Hello everyone, this is Kathy, and thank you for stopping by. I want to give a shout out to at Honey Price and Christy at 4 a.m. Junk Journals. I always appreciate you commenting and watching more than you know. Okay, so today I'm continuing with episode 3 of my junk journal page layouts. And what we've done so far, we've played with envelopes. We made this pop-out envelope. And then we did a stackable envelope. I think I have that back here. That's this one. And they're always a lot of fun. And this was episode 2. Was playing with envelopes. And episode 1, we did some cutaways. And those are things like this that you can't really see that it's a hidden pocket because it's cut away into the paper. So today, I'm going to play with some cascading or staggered waterfall pockets. And I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to use this as my background page. Or set this aside. And whoop, folded it a little wonky. And I'm going to start with cutting out some paper. My paper is 7 inches by about 2 3/8. And I'm going to score it. And I'm cutting out 6 of these. I'm going to score it on the left side at 3/8. Then I'm going to score it at 3 3/4. Just like that. Put that aside. Going to fold it. Crease it really well and fold this back on itself like that. And next thing I'm going to do is notch it, and I'm going to use this notcher. So I have something that looks like that. And I've cut out actually 6 more of them, but I'm only going to use 5. Put those aside. And I've already done the exact same thing, but I'm going to notch it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is glue these into pockets. So I'm going to glue down the side and the bottom. Okay, I'm back. Pardon me, and I'm going to do a little bit of inking. Okie doke, I'm back. The next thing I want to do is decorate the front of these before I put them into the onto the journal page. And I've cut these out. And these are just a bit smaller than the front of the piece. These are 1.5 inches by 2.5. So they're going to go right on the front. And I cut out 6 of these, but I realized I actually need 12 of these because I want pieces for the back. So let me grab another sheet of paper and cut out just a few more. Make sure, yeah. And 1.5. Okay. And I'm going to ink these up and be right back. Okie dokie. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to go ahead and glue these to the front, just like that. Okay. That's what we have so far. Now I'd like to add some a person to each. Let's see something he can sit on. Maybe he's sitting on a little branch there. I love these little mini paper dolls from Tim Holtz. Needs to be a little darker, I think. Yeah. He's going to be leaning on the bee. Okie dokie. Now we have little cards as well to go in each of the little pockets, and I'm going to see if these work. Some of them I added gloss to. And I'm just going to put one piece on the front because I want to be able to write on all around that piece as well as on the back. One, two, three, four. 5 and 6. Okay. Close this up for a moment. I wanted to see if I had 6 pieces of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's okay. We'll use it on 5 of them. Can use it on the back to write on. Oh, I have one more thing I could put on the back. It's a little check sheet. Okay. And now I'm just going to put these on facing this way. Okay, those are all the little cards that are going to go into these pockets. And now it's time to put these pockets into or onto the page. And what I'm going to do so I can see this is I'm going to just add some ink. I don't go over that line. Okay. And I will put this at the top. What we're going to do is, this is our flap. We're going to glue this side of the flap. And I'm going to get as close to that line as possible, as close to the fold line. And just about maybe an 1/8 of an inch from the top, maybe a little closer or a little farther. This is going to limit as to what you can, if you wanted to put a tag in the pocket. If you're going to do that, then you want to start it lower. But next, we're going to put this halfway down the length, about halfway down the length of the top one. And it's going to go just like this. We're going to glue it the same way. Halfway down, right next to that first flap. Just like this. So on a regular waterfall, you would be evening them up, lining them up. On this one, we're staggering them. So the next one's exactly the same. Halfway down from the second one. Just like that. And kind of straighten them up if you see, that it's a little wonky. Now, I've used the waterfall pockets before, but I've never used them in a staggered way like this. I kind of like it. Making sure these are in a straight, they're all in a straight line. Halfway down. Actually, I'm going to put it up a little bit because I want the last one to be able to fit in correctly. And one last one. And I don't want it to go off the bottom of the paper, of the page. But I can go right up to the edge. Just like that. That's your staggered waterfall. I'm going to add the pockets. This needs a little more glue because I added diamond glaze. It kind of bent it. So, put that in. And that. Okay, the next thing I want to add is I want to add some tabs. They won't be your typical tabs. And these are from Louisa Heinzel's collection. And she's got a cool video on how to make these look rusted using microglaze, which is what I did. And I'm going to put these as a tab. Just like that. And let's put another one. And I'm going to be putting all of them up in that top left-hand corner pretty much. Any part that doesn't touch the others, the other pockets. And one more. Okay. Okay, now I don't like the way the back of these look, so I'm going to take a moment and just add some pieces to cover that up. And I'll have to come back and trim that. It's all in the details. Okay, now let me go back and trim this. And I'm going to do it using a little blade. I think that'll be the easiest way. And okay, next. Next. Whoops. And that'll do that. Okay, it might help to put just a little let's see. I think so. Okay. Let those dry for a moment, and I'll cut out 5 more. 1. Okay. Oh, there's nothing there. I'm trying to take something out that's not there. Okay, set that aside. And let's glue. And this ribbon, coffee dye ribbon, I get from Vintage Style Snippets. And I love ordering from Nell. She packages so great, in such a nice way. And really takes care in doing her work. Just great lace coffee dyeing. Those of you that know me have heard me speak of her before. I really appreciate, her work. And you'll notice the stuff I'm putting in the pockets, it's all very flat. Because in waterfall pockets, you don't want bulky stuff, because then the waterfall doesn't sit right. And I must say, I really like this waterfall, staggered waterfall. Okay, let's go back, slip these back in to the pockets. Okay, the only thing that's left to do is add these to the back. And if I choose to later, I can decorate the back as well. But I'm not going to do that now. If there's anything in any page layout in particular you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. And I'll be glad to do that for you. And if it's something I don't know how to do, we can learn together. Maybe one more. Okie doke. So that's our staggered waterfall page layout. I think it's so pretty. And I especially like it with the tabs. Makes it much easier. Cool. Alrighty. Well, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to figure out where this should go in my journal. It's looking like I'll have to make two signatures rather than the one that I was planning on, because as I do these layouts, it certainly gets thicker and thicker. Okie doke. Well, you all have a good day. I hope you try it. I think it's really pretty. Take care. Bye.